Alright, so we got this little paddle boat here, and it doesn't have a point on it like that boat there does. It's kind of, you bring it into shore and it hits the mud, and the point is sticking up over the bank, so it's easy to get in and out of. This hits the bank and you got another foot or so before, or hits the bottom and you got another foot or so before you hit the bank. The top of it's hitting the bank, so it makes it a little precarious to get in and out of. So we got this area over here where we had fishing log number 1, which is rotted and been removed and is going to be replaced. And we have this rock, and we have this area here in the pond where I think I can put another rock, which will act as kind of a step to get in and out of the boat more easily, and then step from the rock onto the shore. So in order to move one of these big heavy rocks, we looked at these, and me and Lori can't flip those over. We're just not strong enough. And even if we moved them with the tractor, we still have to flip it up into the bucket somehow and maneuver it before we end up pushing it into the lake. So we found a smaller rock over there. Lori is guarding it, and we're going to put that in the tractor, move it over here, dump it in the water, and have a stepping stone. So I think I got the rock where I want it. We'll end up putting our fishing log right here where you can see that rose colored granite is, and this piece of rebar right here will hold the end of the fishing log in place. So this will be right at the end, and it'll give us a flat spot to step off on. So hopefully that will work, and Lori will be able to get in and out of her little paddle boat safely without going in the water. Alright, so we got a bunch of straps here, and I'm going to get this thing strapped up to the tractor and move it over there. Alright, so first thing we gotta do is get these old pieces of rebar up. I already pulled the other one out. It was pretty easy. Hopefully this one will be as easy. Although there, you have to be strong like horse and smart like tractor, because they're a little long.
Ta-da!
Alright, so now we're going to get the log over here in position. We'll drill some holes through so we can put that rebar back through there and tie it down. If it doesn't go in the lake.
I was just wondering that too. Maybe we should have pulled them after, or you should have pulled it after.
All right. You want it down this way a little bit so that you can grab onto it when you're getting out?
Yeah, that'll be all right. If not, that's okay too.
All right, that's good. You'll need one portable drill and some long ass drill bits. Now, if we had the power drill out here, we could do this a lot quicker because it's going to have a lot higher RPM, but we're kind of away from electricity, so we're kind of stuck with doing this for the moment. So it's going to take a little while. Again, if you got electric drill, go a lot quicker. All right, the color of the pulp's starting to change a little bit, so it tells me I'm getting near to the other edge of the wood. So hopefully it won't be too much longer. And there it goes. Ta-da! All right, so now we got to put the rebar back in there. We brought the fence post tool. If you got a T-post pounder, you could use that to get this going. But this mud's pretty soft, so it shouldn't take me too long with this hammer. Mallet. What are the odds? You want to get this level with the log so that way it's not a puncture hazard if you trip and fall on it and stab yourself with the end of the rebar. So we're going to pound it all the way down. So now we'll just do the same on the other end, put in the other piece of rebar. Ta-da! The fishing log is now secured to the bank so it can't roll in. So not only is this fishing log useful for when you catch a fish, you got them over here, you can't flop back into the water, but what makes it a fishing log is holes in it so that we can stick our poles in there. So that's the next job. We got to get some holes in there. Those holes need to be bigger than what we just drilled. So we're going to get out a bigger wood bit, start drilling those in there so that we can put our poles in. Okay, I think the drill is running out of juice, so we're going to have to change the battery pack. So you want to have a couple of these with you because it goes through them pretty quick. And I don't know what I'm going to do for my battery pack. Alright, so new battery pack. This is a smaller one. Hopefully this dies pretty quickly so that I can have an excuse to stop and recharge these overnight. Alright, fortunately this drill has died.
Yay!
Thank goodness. Alright, so in case I don't get the camera back out here to finish drilling the rest of these holes, let me show you what's going to happen. This is going to bottom out, this drill bit, and it's not going to be deep enough to put the fishing pole into. So what we're going to do is use this guy so that we take our bit out of here and we insert that in here, and it's going to give us enough depth to where we can drill that hole deep enough for the fishing pole to fit into. So if you can't find one of these at your local hardware store, I think I got mine from, of all places, Amazon.com. It's got a little locking collar here that locks it in place. You put it in there and this springs forward so that it doesn't come out, and then you just pull back on that collar to release it. So you're going to need one of these.